Hi, this is Alki and welcome back to my channel. Tonight we have a very interesting story. Well, right now I'm near the Bay Plaza Mall, full moon out, and there is a bus depot nearby. Perfect place to talk about a very interesting story. This tale took place back between 2003 and 2005. Apparently, there was an incident involving an individual who unfortunately decided to commit suicide using the train. But here's the catch. The person did manage to get run over by the train, but the train didn't go brakes in emergency. There's no record of any train brakes in emergency. This happened around the 67th Avenue train station in Queens, not far from Continental Avenue. So now, because the train didn't trip, all of a sudden now, you have train after train after train after train after train. Unfortunately, passing by the deceased body. And maybe even yours truly. But, like I said, I didn't see anything that indicate there was a body on the track. Didn't see anything unusual. So, next day, we get called in for a drug test. I thought it was a random drug test. I think I was on the E on that day, so I had to go down to downtown Brooklyn, get my sample, come back, and then I get a strange call from I believe it was a superintendent Mojica. Yes, Mojica, like the last of the Mohicans. Let's just hope this was one of the last of the Mohicans. Hi, Mojica. You're on my video. And guess what? He called and asked me, okay, Mr. Candelaria, I want you to come clean and admit that you ran over this person with the train. And I had one of those, how should I put this? Kevin McAllister moments from Home Alone. I said, okay. And I'm thinking about it, and I'm saying to myself, okay, sure, I'll tell him I ran over the body. And I'll also confess that I shot JFK in my diapers at the grassy knoll back in 1963. In other words, didn't happen. No knowledge, no nothing. I told him, and he looked very disappointed. Or sounded disappointed because we're on the phone. Never heard anything about it again. But it turns out later on, someone did admit it, that they ran over this person with the train, didn't report it, and kept going. So I understand that person was fired. But the fact was that this individual had the balls and the galls to come on the phone and tell me that I had to confess to something that I didn't do. It's mind-blowing. This is the way this agency works, folks. So, this is not a milk and cookie party agency. Every time something, little crap happens, they get bent out of shape. Oh my gosh, we have a dead body. Well, we don't have nobody to hang them with. Problem is, they didn't know, but that's the thing. Everybody went down for the drug test that was on the line that day, including me. So, it's just one of those unfortunate situations. And management likes to pull over people's heads. And like I said, they did get someone because he's admitted that he saw the body, but kept going anyway. But he didn't say EBIE, so. And I'm sure he was fired. Now it brings up to another situation. Later in that decade, there's a story about another train operator who had a BIE on the end line around Kings Highway, And being he's operating a 160 with the black boxes and a logging device on this train, common sense told him he should have called it in, secure his train, whatever he had to do, walk around the tracks, make sure everything's okay. But according to the black box, 7 minutes. 7 minutes is not enough time to be checking around a train. Especially you have to walk between cars on the wall, because the wall is on the right side at that line. That's the inline sea beach. So what happens? Apparently he didn't call it in either, and train after train after train after train kept passing by. Don't know how they discovered the body on this situation either. So apparently when they discovered the body, all these motormen had to go down for a drug test. One guy showed up in his pajamas. Didn't have time to change. Otherwise, the Federal Transit Administration drug test policy said you're not in within 2 hours. It'll be a positive. In other words, you either go to your program or get fired. So, now, you're probably wondering, how did I know about this situation? Well, it turns out, and you guys are going to hate me for this, one day TSS came in talking to a group of employees about this same case. I was probably using it as a teaching tool, but apparently it didn't make the press or nothing. So after receiving the wonderful treatment from Superintendent Mojica, I gave somebody a call, and next thing you know, it made headlines. So if you're wondering if I did it for the money, oh heck, I'm kidding. I'm doing it to get back at Mojica and the supervision on the end line for screwing me over. You're welcome. So this is Outcan saying so long for now. Don't forget your stop. And remember, you got good management and you got bad management. Those bad apples have to leave transit. Tell Andy that. He needs to get rid of them. Bye. Bye, Mojica.